Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history from my living room. It's Sunday, January 9, 2022, and honestly, I thought I was going to be out filming all day. The high today was supposed to be 36 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 0 degrees Celsius, so I think we know that 36 degrees will be absolutely balmy in January. Alas, though, the weather changed and the temperature, it's not the temperature, there was a high wind warning for this morning. Have you heard the sound of wind across the microphone? Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, no. I'm loud, but even I can't compete with the wind like that. So I decided I would go out in the afternoon instead. And then I saw on my phone for the weather that there was a winter weather advisory for freezing rain till 2 p.m. The sunset was about 4:30 in the afternoon, but even if freezing rain ended at 2, that would still take a while before the salt trucks would be out to make sure that the roadways were safe. And I have to say, the glaze that was on the sidewalk was so stark that that a glazed donut would have been envious. But so I didn't actually get to go out and film today. Blah. I was sharing my angst with a friend of mine, and she said, well, I'll send you my video of Big Bend, which is a state, excuse me, it's a national park located in Texas. And, just use that. So I'm filming this intro. My intro will be longer than the actual her video, but which is lovely. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. She told me I could consider it a quote-unquote time out. So anyway, let me tell you about Big Bend National Park. I'll give you a little history of this place, a little information on it. And this is one reason why I like Wikipedia. I was reading all this stuff about it on the National Park Service site and a variety of other places. And Wikipedia just really sums it all up beautifully. And excuse me as I look down to read this to you. This is the part you don't see when I'm reading something to you about something that's a national historic, on the National Register of Historic Places. You don't see me actually reading it, you just hear me. I'm using my old phone. My new phone is recording this. How cool is that? Anyway, Big Bend National Park is an American national park located in West Texas, bordering Mexico. The park has national significance as the largest protected area of Chihuahuan Desert topography and ecology in the United States, and was named after a large bend in the Rio Grande/Rio Bravo. The park protects more than 1,200 species of plants, more than 400 species of birds, 56 species of reptiles, and 75 species of mammals. Additional park activities include scenic drives, programs led by Big Bend park rangers, and stargazing. For John Wayne fans, you may have recognized the name Rio Bravo, and he was often fighting in westerns along the Rio Grande. They also have camping, which is free, but you need to contact them to reserve a space. My friend said that when she got there, she had to drive another 60 miles to get to her campsite. 60 miles. Usually, as she said too, usually when you get to the campground, it's right inside the gate there, but that was not the case at Big Bend. Something to keep in mind. The area has a rich cultural history from archeological sites dating back nearly 10,000 years to more recent pioneers, ranchers, and miners. The Chisos Mountains, not sure how to pronounce that word, Chisos, are located in the park and are the only mountain range in the United States to be fully contained within the boundary of a national park. Geological features in the park include sea fossils and dinosaur bones, as well as volcanic dikes. The park encompasses an area of 801,163 acres, or 3,242.2 kilometers squared. Or in if you want to square miles, 1,251.8 square miles, which is larger than the state of Rhode Island. I read that. How great is that? Anyway, it's entirely within Brewster County. For more than 1,000 miles or 1,600 kilometers, the Rio Grande, Rio Bravo forms the boundary between Mexico and the U.S., and Big Bend National Park administers approximately 118 miles or 190 kilometers along that boundary. Because the Rio Grande serves as an international boundary, the park faces unusual constraints while administering and enforcing park rules, regulations, and policies. In accordance with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, the park's territory extends only to the center of the deepest river channel, and the land south of it lies within Mexican territory. The park is bordered by the protected areas of, I'm so sorry about to slaughter this phrase here. Cañón de Santa Elena and Maderas del Carmen in Mexico. I apologize if I didn't pronounce those correctly. By the way, there was recently the ancient petroglyphs there that are at least 2 millennia old, were destroyed recently. They are not able to be repaired. And the people who etched their names into those stones, shame on you! Anyway, that is Big Bend National Park. On my website, I will include all of what Wikipedia has on Big Bend National Park, the part I read, and the history section, which I have not read, which is quite long. And, it's quite long. Anyway, I'll include, and then the link certainly to Wikipedia's article as well. So, anyway, her video is at the end of mine. So that's the end of the history portion, or the information on it. It's interesting. I had 118 subscribers to my YouTube channel. Yay, oh happy day. And then one person unsubscribed. What? Where'd you go? Come back. Okay, all right. I'll put down my platter of cheese that went with that wine. But if you're enjoying the content on my channel, please subscribe. And when you do subscribe, click on the notifications bell and you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking new video just for you. And as of January 9, 2022, that is still every single day of the week. So I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, as Traveling for History, 1L Traveling, just like the channel name. I have a website, travelingforhistory.com. I'm on Twitter, Traveling for HI1. It's a numeral 1, so I had no choice over that one. So follow me on any or all of those platforms, and I would love to have you. Join me on these platforms, and let's have a chat. If you look at the YouTube comments, I regularly answer people's questions there. And actually, if you notice, there's now a date and time stamp on the video, as well as the watermark for the name of my channel. It saves me so many steps. Someone had suggested a timestamp on my videos, and I'd forgotten all about that kind of thing. So, yay. So that's here now. Hopefully the syncing will be okay as I meld these two videos together. But we're going to be going on to the other video now, my friend's video. Thank you so much for letting me use your video. Really appreciate it. I don't want to use her name. She lives in Arizona and decided to escape to someplace warmer. So But this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. And if you're watching my channel, you also enjoy history and all that great stuff. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. And let's move on to Big Bend National Park.